And then you got the Guardian Project going on.
Incredible project. And I'd love to get these guys down. Ben Kovacs, who's our executive director, come down and be on your show someday. It's so in line with some of your beliefs on martial arts and jiu-jitsu. Ben has a vision that every kid should have the opportunity to train martial arts. Every child.
Check.
And so he went out, networked, and found a man by the name of Joe Lundenfeld, who's on my board at Hire Heroes, who's an executive at Twitter. And they bought a property in Oakland where there are a lot of young men and women who don't have much going on after school. And the chips are stacked against them. There's not a whole lot that they have. Their families have a hard time making money, and there's a lot of trouble they can get into. And they go find them, and they bring them in, and they come. They train martial arts. They train jiu-jitsu. They train boxing. They do their homework. Awesome. Then they've networked with local restaurants, and they get a healthy meal afterwards for free. Dang. In many cases, this is the only healthy meal that young man or woman's going to get that day. They have regular members to the gym, but those members pay a membership fee that also then pays for those young kids so that they can come for free. Dang. People buy a gi for themselves, then they get a free gi for one of the kids. I've gone there and taught and ran some classes, and it's incredible to meet these young men and women who haven't been given much in life. Their parents are grateful because now they're not paying for after school care. They can't afford it anyways, and their kids not wandering the streets.
Right.
But now they've got this place to go to where there's like-minded people pushing them to do better. Don't allow your circumstances to direct your life and tell you who you're going to be. Nothing should hold you back. So the discipline that they're learning now, the camaraderie, the character they're learning at Guardian is starting to spill into the other aspects of their life.
No
Their
doubt.
grades are going up. They're being more nutritious. They're focused on their future. Hey, wait a minute. College? I can go to college? They've got these great positive inspirations around them. And the goal is to take Guardian from Oakland and start to brand it and get it in gyms across the country, where now we don't need a physical facility to do it. And other gyms can take on the program, where now we've got a system where they can adopt it and people can pay their membership as part of a way of paying the membership for these underprivileged kids to go there and train after school as well, so that they can have a chance. Just because they're poor doesn't mean they shouldn't get the opportunity to train jiu-jitsu, to train boxing, to get all the character development that goes along with martial arts.
Yeah, that's all I got. I got another book coming out, and the book is called The Way of the Warrior Kid, and it's a kid's book, and it's basically about a young kid who's getting picked on at school. He can't do any pull-ups. He doesn't know his times tables and is basically miserable, right? And anyways, school ends, and his Uncle Jake comes out to stay with him for the summer. Uncle Jake is a team guy. So Uncle Jake says, "Oh, you got some issues? What are the issues?" "Oh, I can't do pull-ups." He goes, "All right, we can fix all those things." So one of the, obviously gets him working out. "Oh, you're getting bullied?" Because he's getting bullied badly. Well, guess what he's going to learn? He's going to learn jiu-jitsu. So I honestly think there's going to be a little bit of a surge of jiu-jitsu in America.
I love it.
And it sounds like this is right up that alley.
It is. When that comes out, we're going to grab a bunch and make it mandatory for these kids. Things like that inspire them. I mean, they make a difference. When you look at just the social and the economic impact, young man or woman who has a high likelihood of probably getting arrested, especially when you look at some of the problems we have with our criminal justice system, right? Now instead they have a positive environment. They go into college and they go get a great job and they're contributing. They're winning now. Yep. Huge impact for our country, for our communities to do that. And to get more jiu-jitsu, more martial arts in some of these poor, super rural areas in our country where there's extreme poverty, and our super urban areas where there's extreme poverty, where these young men and women don't get that opportunity because their parents can't pay $150 a month for them to go. And they don't have any positive influences in their life. Man, that can fix a lot of problems that we have going on in our country.
There's no doubt. Is there a way to help the Guardian Project
Absolutely.
Right now?
Go to guardianproject.org. There's a website right there. You could become a monthly sponsor. I mean, that organization is in startup phase. If someone could give $5 to $10 a month to them, that is a huge portion of a young man or woman's monthly membership for them to go to that gym, get a free meal, have someone looking at their report card, tutoring them in math, teaching them jiu-jitsu, confidence. I mean, we got young ladies in there, and they're in there. Their confidence when they start dating and who they choose and how the way they're going to approach life. These young men and understanding how to respect and train with a young lady. Hey, I'm going to grapple with you this round and how to respect you. It's amazing to watch what's happening at a young age and how quickly they're developing. It's awesome.
That's awesome. So, Hire Heroes, the Guardian Project, organizations to support. And I guess that kind of wraps it with us